crossed over into Illinois, and I missed the sign because it was tiny and not exciting. So we're gonna pretend.
It was kind of exciting.
Well, it was like a one-lane bridge. We'll add that footage in there. It was like bump, 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 no room for anything, but.
The sunset's actually pretty cool in this water. It actually looks like there's, what's that? Like luminescence?
Yeah, kind of.
That's what it kind of looks like. It's a beautiful sunset.
Good morning, trippers.
Good morning.
It is morning number 6. We are in Effingham, Illinois. At a nice little campground here. We're looking at some geese and some geese babies out the window. What are geese babies called? Leave it in the comments.
Maybe they'll still be out there in a minute.
Rascal wants to be on camera. Jelly. Anyway, we wanted to show you, we've been through some rough roads.
I love this country. It's a beautiful country, but some of the roads are not in very good shape on the interstate system. We have definitely taken a beating on the camper. One of them's outside with one of the wheels. The desk cap popped off somewhere along the line. Don't know where it popped off, but I'll show you that here in just a moment. And in our bedroom, the door is basically just...
Well, the doors button close. They're just slider doors, which is nice, except for the button came unscrewed, and I guess the door was just beating on the door stopper. So I stepped in some wood dust and was like, what's this? And so we're gonna have some things to fix maybe along the way, and definitely some things that need to be fixed once we get there.
Yeah. Alright, so like I was mentioning inside, and we just had these bearings packed in here right before we left on this trip. So I don't know if it didn't get put back on there good, if the roads just took the toll, but there's a dust cap that goes over the top of this that we lost along the way. It's no longer there. So it's supposed to be like this over here. And when we found it, when I noticed it, this piece in here was loose, just dangling. So I'm not familiar with it, and so I was worried about it. And but I got it pushed back up on there, and there is no grease or anything like that. I can feel there's nothing. It's clean. So for the time being, we're just putting tape over the top of it to keep dust and debris from getting inside there. So we're still learning.
Yeah, and as in this happened yesterday, and it was a Sunday. So things always happen on Sundays when stuff isn't open, which is super exciting. Okay, one tricky part about on the road and getting up and getting out early is that we need coffee, but then the coffee pot is all wet and gross, and you don't really want to put that away. You don't want to put a hot coffee pot away with the condensation. So I have a habit of sticking paper towels in. It helps to dry it along the ride. Well, this morning we had coffee with a side of paper towels because he did not see that I had those shoved in there, but that's fine. Coffee's delicious. By the way, one amazing thing here in Illinois is it's 48 degrees this morning, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but if you're in cougar menopause like I am and you wake up blazing hot every single night. Last night I did not wake up having to shove off a husband or a dog, and I slept in socks all night, so that was incredible. That doesn't happen that often, typically every night. I'm so hot. So cheers to getting up more north and west and not being so hot. What do you think you're doing? This is why you can't be left with snacks. All right, we're on the road from Illinois to Kansas. I'm proud of us. We planned on leaving at 9 and we left at 9:39, which is still in the same hour that we planned on leaving. We've left 2 hours late. We've left 1 hour late. Like, you know, we do not do good at getting out when we say we will. So I'm feeling good. I think we're moving in the right direction about, you know, driving. And today's going to be our longest travel day. So if someone's not too happy about it.
Maybe it is a long way.
I mean, I can drive. Just let me pull over.
Guys, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Pull over, I'll do it. For those of you who wanted curly hair, this is it. I have no product in it. I wake up and it's my crazy business. But as you can tell, I really care a lot. Anyway, we
also too, we're averaging a whopping 8.5 miles per gallon right now too. So.
And we've been trying to show you some gas prices along the way. Illinois has by far been the most expensive gas we've seen, even compared to Orlando. So it was in the 470s to 480s a gallon. Here yesterday we had our most expensive fill up, over $100, and we're filling up 3 times a day, 2.5.
Roughly about every 200 miles we have to get gas.
Yeah. So when we planned this trip, gas was not $1 million, but it is what it is.
So the least expensive gas we found has been in North Alabama. It was what, 370?
Yeah. We still got some. Well, I don't know that we got it for that, but we saw it. I think we got it for $3.90 because I don't know. But tonight we are boondocking again at a farm in Kansas. So that should be exciting. And hopefully the weather will be cold again tonight because we'll be sleeping with the windows open and I need it to be chilly while we sleep. For those of you wondering what Rascal's been doing, Rascal, what are you doing, buddy? He's sleeping hard.
He ought to be.
Yeah, he just ate a quarter bag of chips while he was supposed to be patiently waiting in the vehicle. Oh, chips, snacks, carrots. Oh yeah, I got your attention.
So holy cow. So this is Kansas. We're staying at a Harvest Toast here in Kansas tonight. There's no words for it. Just incredible. The sunset.
It occurred to me that if you aren't an RV or a camper person, then you don't know what Harvest Toast is. And this is the second time we've mentioned staying in one. So Harvest Toast is a program that you purchase a membership to. It's pretty affordable, like $75 to $100 a year. And it gives you an opportunity to stay at, I think, a couple thousand different places across the U.S. Now, these places may be farms, they may be breweries, they may be wineries. We've stayed in wineries before. Tonight we are at a farm in Kansas. Tomorrow morning I'm looking forward to going and meeting all the animals. But we're just on their property, basically right beside a field.
Beautiful field.
Yeah, so right here on this farm. Now, when I say boondocking, that means we clearly have lights. We have a lot of amenities. We can use our refrigerator. Our refrigerator runs off of our solar panel and battery. Our stove runs off propane. If we needed heat, it would run off propane, but no AC. So fortunately, it is.
And our lights are running off batteries as well.
Oh yeah, the lights on battery. It's 66 degrees. So hopefully it will.
Currently 73 degrees in here.
My watch says that the low is 45. That is not what the Weather Channel said. But if that were the case, I would be happy. Because we stayed in Kentucky, we also boondocked, and it was nice and chilly in the morning. It wasn't 45. Last night in Illinois, it was it was in the 40s.
It was kind of chilly.
But I had the AC on still.
And we had the windows closed too.
And the windows were closed.
And it was still cold. Then we got up this morning and turned the heat on.
Yep.
So
tomorrow we have another good drive day. Not as long as today. Today took us
too long. Really not recommended.
Yeah. I mean, we made it before dark.
Yeah, made it before dark. It was too many miles and too many hours. So.
Yeah, so close to 500 miles, but that took us over 9 hours. Though we stopped 4 times at least.
Yeah. We
don't need to stop as much. We stop too much. That's part of the problem.
Well, we had to get gas several times.
Twice.
And
we just stopped to pee the other 2 times. So
I can't go 9 hours without having to go pee. So can you?
And
you can't either.
I don't have to pee until we get to the rest stop. And then once he stops the car, he's like, "I'm gonna get out." I'm like, "Okay, I'm fine." And then 2 seconds later,
no, she's not.
No, I'm running and trying not to pee myself because all of a sudden I have to go. I have to pee. And it's terrible. Anyway.
No, that is. No, I'm not going to say it. Go ahead.
Cougar menopause? I think that's just getting old.
All right. I'm still trying to learn how to make this. We'll see how this one turns out. All right. Let's see how this one turned out. So, my second time making coffee with a French press. First one didn't turn out too good. Way too strong. So let's check this one out. Yeah, much better. But the real test comes up with Ashley. So we'll see how that goes. So this is the real test. Better?
Much better.
We had a great experience at Rowan Tree Farm, a family-run farm just outside of Abilene, Kansas. What really makes this place unique is its focus on fiber animals like Pygora and Cashmere goats and baby doll Southdown sheep, whose wool is used to create beautiful yarns and handcrafted products. So, if you're ever in the Abilene, Kansas area, look them up on Harvest Toast. We actually had a great time meeting the animals, learning something new, and experiencing a little piece of rural Kansas life. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week in Colorado.